We are staying on top of the fallout from Sunday's terror attack in Boulder. 12 people were hurt when authorities say a man threw Molotov cocktails into a group peacefully demonstrating on the Pearl Street Mall. The group was calling for the release of Israeli hostages in Gaza.
If you missed it at the top of the hour, the White House now confirms the wife and 5 children of that suspect are in ICE custody and could be deported as soon as tonight. The suspect is facing federal hate crime charges as authorities call this a targeted attack. Jewish leaders say it's just the latest in a dramatic surge of anti-Semitism since the conflict in Gaza began. Just last night, we heard from a local rabbi who says he's been forced to shift crucial resources into security.
I would much rather use that to teach. I would much rather use that to help people in the community. I would much rather use that to hire additional staff so we can meet the needs of our community, but we're having to spend it on security.
And there is a group trying now to provide a solution after this, raising money to help pay for enhanced security and added protection for the community.
Denver 7's Maggie Wilansky spoke to Jewish Colorado about why these funds are so needed.
Flowers and flags mark the spot of the tragedy on the Pearl Street Mall.
The Jewish community is connected and small and vulnerable. That's something that we're feeling right now.
Feelings of isolation and sadness have followed since Sunday.
I want other communities to understand that the Jewish community is full of people, that what is happening at the center of these stories is impacting real people and real lives. Jews in America, Jews in Colorado, are being attacked for what is happening half a world away by a foreign government.
Brandon Ratner, Senior Director of the Jewish Community Relations Council, shares how people can help right now through the Jewish Colorado Boulder Security Fund.
And we see a need right now, whether it's supporting the victims individually, helping the community, adding extra security, or even providing mental health and trauma relief.
He says funding for security has been a topic of conversation for a few years now.
So we see Jewish organizations shrinking their programmatic budget, shrinking the services that they provide to the Jewish community because they need to keep finding ways to keep our community safe.
A burden and responsibility that Ratner says many don't have to worry about.
It's a sad reality that budgets for Jewish organizations throughout the state have to constantly be edited to make sure that security is fully funded.
In addition to enhanced security, the fund will also support mental health and trauma relief.
Jewish identity is a complex one, and when people make no effort to understand it, on top of the violence our community is experiencing, it leaves people really, really in need of mental health support.
Because in this heartache, there's hope. The community will come together to pick each other up.
Folks are really hurting up there, and we want to do our part to help them heal.
Maggie Wilansky, Denver 7.
If you would like to help, you can donate to Jewish Colorado's emergency fund on their website, JEWISHcolorado.org. Their goal is to raise $160,000. And Maggie has been speaking with people impacted every day since the attack on Sunday. If you saw what happened, or if you've been touched by this tragedy in any way, Maggie wants to hear from you. Scan the QR code on your screen to connect with her directly, or email her at maggie.wilansky@denver7.com.